Chris. In the next half hour, News 4 is working for you in Prince George's County. We start at National Harbor, a place that's become a major destination for both locals and tourists. MGM National Harbor will open its doors by the end of the year with even bigger plans on the horizon. Here's News 4 Prince George's County Bureau Chief Tracy Wilkins.
Long before the Capitol wheel glowed over the D.C., Maryland, and Virginia borders, National Harbor in Prince George's County was a few hundred acres of waterfront property and a dream.
We had such a great vision that we really had confidence that eventually it would work.
But that vision couldn't have come at a worse time. Building started as the economy was crashing. Major attractions like Disney pulled out. And the protests among some neighbors who didn't want the development grew.
We were definitely nervous at the beginning.
But developers wouldn't be stopped. The Gaylord's 2,000 rooms and its convention traffic helped to stabilize the complex.
1 week you can have a group of cheerleaders in here running all around, and then the next week you'd have surgeons in the hotel.
And slowly but surely, shopping and restaurant growth followed.
To be very honest, we didn't expect what the harbor delivered. We expected it to be busy, but not ridiculously busy.
Jason Berry is co-owner of Succotash, one of the harbor's newest restaurants.
We serve inspired Southern cuisine.
He started at National Harbor when it first opened 8 years ago as a manager with Rosa Mexicana. It inspired him to start his own restaurant.
National Harbor is a perfect storm for a restaurant. You have convention business. Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays are not typical busy restaurant days. They're busy here.
It's like the whole other world up here.
Well, it is.
And then there's living at National Harbor. Jeffrey Fisher lived in Prince George's since 1961 and was one of the first to move to a condo at the harbor 8 years ago.
It's got to be more than we ever thought it would be in terms of that sense of community.
He also happens to work here as well. He says living here is like a vacation getaway.
It's really become a destination.
The success of these shops and hotels has made National Harbor a gathering place for families. And then there's the job creation. After MGM Casino comes online, National Harbor will be responsible for more than 10,000 jobs in Prince George's County.
3,600 of those jobs will be at the new MGM Casino and Hotel, expected to open at the end of the year. Again, there are some concerns about traffic and crime for some neighbors, but not Jeffrey.
And we think it's going to be a great amenity to our community.
Developers are betting on the massive complex adding to the appeal here.
They really add a huge card to our deck of cards.
In fact, the Gaylord is expanding in preparation for MGM and isn't worried about possible competition.
Conversation about how much more business we're going to get. How high is our occupancy going to go because of the MGM driving demand into the marketplace? That's our only concern.
And now the Peterson Company is also ready to expand National Harbor again.
Still got over 90 acres here to develop. So, as we say in a 12-chapter book, we're probably only in the 3rd or 4th chapter.
Tracy Wilkins, News 4.